And you know what? There's no repercussions when the weather guy is wrong. Why is that? Like, if I make a bad prediction, like the Giants are going to win 10 games, I hear about it. But, the weather forecaster, when he screws up, nothing happens. Yeah, see.
But, sports is loaded with people making the wrong call.
Yeah, but
nobody gets fired.
But
when's the last time a draft guy, an NFL draft guy, got fired because he screwed up the whole order of the draft? It's impossible to know what people are going to take, just like it's impossible to know what the weather's going to be. They get pretty close.
But weather can be life or death.
I'm very pro-weather guy. I feel like we're very mean to weather guys and gals, weather persons.
Yes, Fritzy.
They can easily blame the instruments, or we thought it was going to be one thing, and then once the weathercast was over, minutes later or hours later, it blew out to sea or it curved a little to the left, and instead of the 8 to 10 inches, we told everybody we got flurries or freezing rain instead. So they always have an out. Something all of a sudden moved a different way at the last minute.
Oh yeah, they didn't know what was coming in those clouds. What a bunch of losers! How the hell does anybody know that? Yeah, it blew out to sea. Yeah, it's called wind.
We love Jim Cantori of the Weather Channel. We love him, but my problem is there are times where they always make it seem worse. They never make it seem like, this could be just a tropical storm.
It's like weather hot takes.
Yeah, that they want to really let you know that this could be, you got to stay tuned for Super Doppler 9000 radar here.
Right, because if they didn't make it, they make it sound really bad and then it's not terrible. What if they're like, don't worry about it, no big deal, and then you get 3 feet of snow? You're going to be like, hey, guy, what the hell? I would have prepared better if you told me that this was going to be bad, but you said no big deal. Don't worry about it.
It always feels like they enhance it. They always make it worse. Worst case scenario. Yes, Paulie.
Bunch of years ago, I was watching the Weather Channel about 10 years ago, and one of the cohorts at the Weather Channel was saying, this could be the storm of the century. And Cantori goes, it's 2004. I mean, the storm of the century, we're 4 years in.
Okay.
He actually busted his cohort. I can remember watching it.
Okay, but it technically it could have been the storm of the century.
Well, I like that Cantori's telling the guy to pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Hey, guy, chill out, okay?
Yeah.
You're going a little far.
Yeah.
Leave the hyperbole to me. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yes, McLean.
Now that you say it, weather is more important. Nobody ever
more important than sports?
Well, you didn't. You're not a half hour late to work because Mel Kiper, like Jimmy Clausen, you could be screwed up because the weather guy missed the snow.
Yeah, Fritzy.
That's a very valid point. Your life doesn't alter significantly. You might be excited about a player or a team, and it doesn't work out that particular week for my Broncos or whatever. But all of a sudden, you get a foot of snow, and they said it was going to be 1 to 2 inches. It screws up everybody.
And you always had the goofy guys, the weather guy, and
he's always the wacky.
Yeah. And I always like how we give him credit when the weather's nice. Here's Jimmy Lipper. Hey, thanks again. Another great forecast. Like you didn't have anything to do with it.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.